And since we last spoke, I've just left the computer running, to be honest. I forgot to close it down as well. So this has just been sat here, like, when we last spoke, I was in the city, and I just came out here and killed some enemies this morning when I was having my cup of tea and some... Do you know what? I've had breakfast, right? And for breakfast, at like 6 in the morning, what are we at now, 6 in the morning? Yeah, 5 in the morning then it must have been. Like, for breakfast at 5 in the morning, I've had... And it's good, this is good food, this is. You should get on this, it's vegan. Mushrooms, the big darker coloured ones. I can't remember what the name, because I tear the packaging off. Dark, it's like, are they chestnut? Like big dark coloured ones anyway. And I put the mushrooms in the pan, hot, sweat out the water from those mushrooms, dry them out, sweat them out, no oil, nothing, just hot, sweat them out. And then to that pan I added little bits of vegan chicken, like, I don't know what you'd call it. It's by a meat brand, isn't it? What they call Richmond, who also make sausages, but it's like vegan chicken pieces. Get them in, a little bit of oil, and then I just finish it off by the super noodles, hot water. I don't like the packet from the super noodles, the little packet of sauce flavour, the little packet of, I'm talking about ramen noodles if you're not in the UK. And I don't buy super noodles brand because obviously, waste of money, isn't it? Just buy the supermarket one. But the little packet that does the spices and the herbs and all that, the flavour, in that packet, like if you look on the ingredients, obviously the noodles are just dry noodles, aren't they? But in that packet is like fat powder, I don't know what, salt, all sorts of weird shit. So I don't put the packet of the flavouring in. What? I could sprinkle a little bit if you want, a little bit. Don't put that whole packet in. And when you've done the noodles, drain them off at the end in a sieve. So, because all that water that you might want to slurp and drink, that's just fat water coming from the packet. So I don't go for that. But when I've done it myself, I don't have to drain the water because I've done it with mushrooms, vegan chicken, a little bit of turmeric, a little bit of coriander, make it myself. So I had my nice ramen bowl for dinner, for breakfast. I didn't get a takeaway last night because I was asleep when sister came home. She couldn't wake me up, so I missed out on the takeaway. But there you go. I've had up... You've been up all night playing Diablo 4, nice one. Elon Musk's been playing. I can't believe... To be fair, I say nice one. I mean, it's supposed to be a bit of a... It's Diablo... Oh no, it's Diablo 5, the pay to win one, isn't it? Diablo 4 is still good, isn't it? Is that Diablo Eternal? Like, Diablo is a good game loop. It is fun. I've been to the cow level before as well. I've literally been to the cow level. It happened randomly, and I was like, oh my god, I'm in the cow level. And it said there is no cow level, and I'm like, but I'm in it, all these cows. Yeah, Diablo is a banger. I've put hours into Diablo. It's a really lovely game loop. I just wish they didn't mess it up with the pay-to-win nonsense. Yeah, D4 is good, isn't it? Like, it went... Obviously, Diablo 1 and 2, amazing, but of their time. Diablo 3, 4, 5. 5's the bad one, isn't it? 3 was... And I think 4 is the good one. Like, it's like... D4's not pay-to-win. Yeah, okay, so it's the good one. I've got it on my Switch. I've got, like, Diablo Immortal, maybe, is it? It's like a collection, and it features the latest one, which was the latest one, but when they finally got it on the Switch, it's not the latest one, is it? But I had that on the Switch, and I absolutely loved doing that. Necromancer build, throwing out all the stuff, all the little minions running around, doing the killis. Yeah. Just one more run. Just one more run. I actually like the story mode a lot as well in Diablo. Like, I enjoyed the leveling process with the different characters. I know it's all about endgame really, but like, I'm not a big, he says playing an ongoing game. I'm not a big endgame person really. I like to finish a game sometimes, and like get to the end and beat the boss and say, okay, I've completed that. I did play endgame in Diablo. I did end up doing it because, well, you've got your build. It's nice to go through all those extra bits later on, isn't it? But what I did more was I did 3 or 4 different runs. I was a necromancer first, then I was a monk, and I think I did a mage run. I don't think I finished the mage run. I didn't like it. I tried to play all the different builds, and that was fun. Even though it's the same campaign again and again. What I think they should have done, I don't know what they've done in the latest one, but each build should have a different campaign, like slightly different stories. That would work really well as well. The mobile game's heavy pay to win, isn't it? Yeah.
Target confirmed.
I say playing a gacha game.
One with the sounds.
It's time.
Dummy funny? I choose you.
Yeah. Obviously, this game is pay to win as well, but you pay to beat yourself, so it's not really pay to win. Actually, the same with Diablo, isn't it? Although there's leaderboards. There's leaderboards. But yeah, it's weird to pay to win against a game where all you could do is, like, or the other alternative is just grind. I suppose you're paying for your time, aren't you? But I'm not going to be paying to win here, although I'm paying to get slightly more primos so I can do slightly more wishes. What's going on? I'm just wandering about here. There's no cause for me to be here, but this looks interesting, so I'm going to go and have a pop at it. I hope the volume isn't... I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit, because it can be a little bit obtrusive in the morning show. Banging around and crashing around. Tell me how you like the volume, if it's too much or too little or whatever. I'm going to kill these wolves and see if they don't kill me. I mean, I'm pretty tough in this game, pretty hard.
One with the sound. The hour is upon us.
I messed things up pretty good.
I wanna go.
I've been killed from behind by that great big wolf, so... yeah, problematic here. I'm getting mobbed. I think I've got him now.
Misery follows. Exterminate.
Let's take out these little ones. Stop attacking me from behind you, Chopper. I can't do anything about it.
It's time.
Swift and resolute. Together.
There you go. Like that. Fuck. They're all attacking me in the middle.
Die is cast.
I'm not going to die. Come on, Flip. Come on, come on. Oh, she went down. I can do this.
Stand down.
I can absolutely do this. I just need to clear off some... ah, well, I died. I was close then. I just needed to pay a bit more attention. Like... I don't know, I wasn't really paying much attention, basically. I was just smashing about, but... I could totally do that. I don't feel that was too much of a challenge. But everything has been a real easy... You know, I've been creaming everything. And then every now and then you just get a bit of a challenge, which is good. I'm glad there's a challenge, but realistically, I've been creaming everything up to that point. Okay, apart from the occasional world boss.
Cherish every gain.
Cherish every gain. And yeah, so we're playing, and it's probable that I will start doing the story mode in just a minute, because that's the main interesting thing, isn't it? It's good to see all you chuffers in chat. Black Desert is good, yeah. Oh, I say good, I mean, I don't know, I've never played it. I just heard Asmongold talk about it. That's all. I always wanted to play an MMO. Like, I was always sort of didn't have the good computer, the expensive internet connection, or the like, you know, I was a console gamer really. But I always wanted to play an MMO, and then when I started streaming, I thought I would. They brought out New World, and I thought that's a great time to jump on board day one, New World, and because it's Amazon and Twitch. I never played it, and I'm glad I didn't. But I really enjoy these open world AR, me versus the environment, P versus E. I really enjoy them. I'm not a very social gamer, to be honest. I'm come from the couch co-op generation. So I was a social gamer because we always used to sit in the garage and play Tony Hawk's, but we used to sit together and play FIFA, but I don't tend to sort of like get my mates together for Thursday night game night or whatever, but we could do. I've got a bunch of mates who do play games. My sister plays Fortnite with a few of our friends, but I'm not that into Fortnite to keep it up all the time, but God, my resin hasn't even recharged. Okay. You all good in chat? You good, chuffers? Like, I feel like I'm letting you down if I just talk about the game and just concentrate on playing the game, but you can talk about what you want, and we can bring up anything if you want. Obviously, it's all good in the hood. But main thing today, Sunday, no, it's Monday, isn't it? Monday, the game's open. I'm going to enjoy some story mode. Let's go. Actually, what's this? Defeat the TDs. Hey, let's go and do that. Why not? Whatever that is, let's just go and do that. I'm going to be leveling up some characters and strengthening up some bits and pieces along the way, I'm sure. But I'm hoping to get some of the story mode pushed ahead with today, I suppose. Let's do that, south, right. I'm interested to hear if you've got plans for bank holiday. If you're international, do you have bank holiday? In America, is it Labor Day? What is Labor Day? I don't even understand what Labor Day is.
One with the sound.
That was quick.
Fight for me. It's time. Exterminate. Ha!
Complete. I mean, that was the easiest thing I've ever seen in the world. Was that one of my dailies, maybe? One daily quest. Yeah, it was a daily, wasn't it? Okay. Defeat one Overlord class enemy. I might as well fight the Thundering Mepis. I always fight him. He's the one I fight, isn't he? What about this chuffer? Let's level her up. And then let's ask, what do we need for her? Rage Tacit Core. What about that? That's the Inferno Rider. Well, I've just recently beat him. That's an Overlord class. We'll go and do that. I'm a banger. I'm a banger. This is my first feel of what it's like to just do your dailies, get into the game and just do a few dailies and stuff. Obviously, I want to do the story quest, but this is the feel for the ongoing feel of this game, isn't it? Which is interesting. Although I'm not planning to... Like, I play Genshin, and I've come to a point in Genshin now where we're going to do big story beats, and we chill, and, like, you know, I do my dailies and everything, but I don't stream Genshin every day. I stream it at the weekends, and now this is creeping in. But I do like this game. I think it's really good, so I'm hoping to sort of exhaust what's on offer on this game. Hang on, where's my coffee.com thing as well? Planning to exhaust what's on offer in this game and hopefully have free time to play other games as well, because I'm in early and I'm putting in some hours now. But yeah, dailies is a big deal on any of these ongoing games, aren't they? So this is what it's like to do that. I'm going to switch out for Baija, I think, just in case.
Talk is cheap. Show me the action.
In case I get in any trouble. Baija. Should we level you up as well? Can we level you up? 35. And let's give you the good weapon. It's annoying having to switch weapons. But here's what it is till I get more. Hey, look, there's some chuffers up here on the thing. What's this as well? As a challenge. Reach the destination. Where's the destination? Up there. Alright. I'm going to have to go quick. I'm going to have to ignore those chuffers. I was going to attack the chuffers. Won't it let me go up there? Let me ting on the thing. Let me ting on the thing. I've got a challenge. Why is it dropping me? Where's my tingers? That was easy. That's my challenge complete. Thank you. Relics of the past. And there's a cube down here. Where's the cube? Wait. What's this chuffer? I'm going to smash this chuffer. Oosh! Like that, you big chuffer.
One with the sound. Embracing change. Swift and resolute.
So I got this. Well done, Baija. Where's the cube? I'm here for a cube. Is it lower? What, we've been messed around out here. I'm stood on the thing. Where is it? Under here. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Hang on. No. I need to get it now. I'm down here. I'm not messing about again. Got it. Thank you. What am I even doing? I'm around the back of this. Try again. Big ups, it's ABC. How are you doing? How you doing? Shouts out, it's ABC. I saw you got nicey. Say no more. I knew you wouldn't clam up. Say no more.
The sound.
I'm only joking. Big ups, it's ABC. You're building a new bed. Black bed with black walls and a black greenhouse and retina burn. Here's the dude now. This dude stands no chance.
One with the sound. The end has come.
The end has come. Mainly for you, you Inferno Blazing Chopper. Ow, you got me then. Go on. Don't let him drive off on his stupid motorbike. Get him with your endless reverberation.
Swift and
And look at that,
resolute.
how about that?
One
Swift and
with the
resolute.
sound.
Like that.
Fight for me.
Get him. Just fuck him up.
Unleash the fan.
Unleash the fucking... Where'd he go?
Caution.
Swift and resolute.
He's not very vulnerable to electric. Got him. Which is annoying to me because my main character's electric. But I'm still in here with this electric character, I don't care. Where's he gone? Can't see him. Is he down there? Oh, that's him. That's him. Quick, his bike's gone. Get him.
One with the
Fuck him
sound.
up. There you go. I mean, that's so easy. I'm such a badass. There's one of them. I need to do it 3 times to level her up. There's one of them. That's one of my dailies. Well, it respawns in like a 60-second loop, so I could do it 3 times if I want. I've got the res in. Right. Go on then, let's do the stories. Let's see what's going on with the stories. Grand Library, Clashing Blades. It might be a bit boorish because they're going to do talking, but do I want to do something else that's fun before they do talking? Should I pick out something fun before they do talking? Like a combat thing? Is there anything sitting on my... There's nothing really sitting on the radar that says like, hey, come and beat me up. So, alright. Jobs on a bank holiday. Yeah, if you got jobs on a bank holiday though, you're totally allowed to just do what the fuck you want. Chill out on it. Take your time. Have a cup of tea. Bank holiday jobs. I mean, theoretically, I could be doing like 4 different jobs. There's the cat's scratched a hole in the wall over there. I don't know exactly how to remedy it because like I don't know if we've still got a roll of the wallpaper. It's quite nice wallpaper, but I don't know what it is. The cat wanted in behind that bit. Like she doesn't like that corner. She's like scratching at it. So like she scratched a little bit of the wallpaper, and I'm like, I've got to basically just. I'm not going to do much of a plastering patch, am I? I'm just going to sort of patch it a little bit. It's only a small. It's not, you know, I'm going to get plastering the things like a little tiny. But I need to do something about it, and the wallpaper obviously is all scratched, so that needs replacing. That's never going to get done. What I've done is I put the cat scratch post in front of it, so that if she wants to scratch something, she can scratch that, and like it's all.
Natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Yet there are times when the
Plus-
unknown harbors hope.
I could be going in the garden and filling up all the beds with the, you know, the beds and the raised beds and the pots with the composting stuff, the winter compost. But I've been in the garden twice, just sat about. Hello, girl. What do you want? The textbooks are boring enough. Can we make the magazine a little more interesting? Why don't we just go to the theatre and hire a storyteller? How many times have I told you writing a publication is a very serious matter? Skip. What do you want me to do? Complete the quiz. What quiz? What are you talking about? I should have listened. I get lost. I get confused and distracted. I'm supposed to be going to the Grand Library, which is there. What's this now? The girl behind the theatre seems to have trouble looking for the gift her sister lent her. Go and learn about the situation. No. I'm going to do the main story. I'm off to the Grand Library, which is up there apparently. Welcome to the Grand Library. Hey, where's the cube? I'm here. I can stood in my cube. Is it underneath? Yep. I'm a gamer. I know where things are. Not going to catch me out. Thank you. But now I'm down here and I need to be up there, so that's bad. I think they've got a lift. I can just run up the walls, look. I'm super badass. Check me out. Whoa! Running up the... Oh, I've run out of puff. Mind you, it's alright looking at a slide down, isn't it? You're on the night shaft. Big up Pits ABC. I'm on the night shaft. I'm on the night shaft.
It is natural.
I'm on the night shaft. I'm not going to run out of puff again, surely. That's the whole point of... No. What's the point of being able to run at the walls if I run out of puff? I'm going to do it again. I'm not taking no for an answer here. Press that button wrong. And that didn't help, actually. It made it worse. I'm on the night shaft. She's going to run out of puff again, isn't she? Obviously, because I've... Oh, man. Why is the stamina going down so quick all of a sudden? I was running up walls the right treat yesterday, I tell you. All of a sudden it seems to be a bit of a problem. Doo-dee-doo. Just falling off that. Right, Lake Heights to over there. Oh, I'm just here. Brilliant. Teleported to just here. That's made it better. But look, I'll go around the back way. She'll be fine. She'll run out of puff again, but she'll get it back. He's got longer legs as well, so he's probably better at it. See, we're up now. Just scale this. By literally running up it. And we're back. Hello, Baija. Prettiest girl in all of Hualong. Enter the City Hall and find the Grand Library. Top left corner of the map carries a highlight mark. This may indicate... I know. Not stupid, am I? Sorry, what? Move the vases to correct positions? Maybe I am stupid. Do you mean these vases? Well, I don't know the correct positions. How would I know the correct positions? What are you talking about? Why would they have correct and incorrect positions? What? Who's even suggested this? I can't remember anyone suggesting I should move vases. Right, snaky. So... Or it's a dragon. Grand Library. Jinzhou is home to one of Hulang's most unique database. It's a challenge, okay? AD. Big up, Smell. Big up, Smell. How are you doing?
As I expected.
Hang on.
That must be the entrance to the database.
Big up, Smell. How are you doing? Thank you for the gifted subs. 5 gifted subs. Big ups. Thank you. Hope you're having a nice bank holiday lined up. Insofar as I just hope everyone's got nothing to do really, because bank holidays really just chill. I need to change that ADAD thing.
It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Yet, there are times when the unknown harbors hope.
I definitely need to. Oh, we'll do tell you that.
I
I'll
can never
cancel.
know what else this path.
I definitely need to turn that AD thing off. No, it's funny when we're doing AD stuff, but when we're doing something different, it just seems really weird, doesn't it? It comes up with Alan. I can't remember doing it. Can't remember what I put on what thing, but gifted tier subs. AD. Big ups. I'll give you a nicer thing than that. I'll give you a nice button.
Follow ladies. I want ladies. Super ladies. 하나, 둘, 셋.
I hope you're feeling better, like poorly wise. You were poorly before, weren't you? Anyway, we're in this wonderful domain in this wonderful game. It's a pretty new game. It's been out for about 3 days. It's a bit like Genshin Impact, but a bit more edgy, a bit more emo. So it kind of suits me. Quite enjoying it. And we're on a story path. It's what Twitch is made for, isn't it? Obviously, we can chit-chat as things go on, talk about anything, in-game, out-game, whatever. And I'll plod along with this. And it's kind of got its own narrative side, although it gets confusing at times. It's like watching a film, but with me talking all the way through, which is the best way to watch a film, I should imagine. What the hell's going on in here? Challenge zone.
A part of the building is submerged. I should be able to find the hidden path underwater. It seems I have a puzzle to solve. Guess I will check on the mechanism in the middle first.
Right. I guess I'll check on the mechanism in the middle first. I mean, this will be the one that teaches me how to do these things, won't it? Because I've never seen this before, so... it looks like a... Check it out, it looks like a music station. Gather 5 tones to alight the tune. Yeah, because in this game it's all about resonance and frequencies and stuff. Like so. Find keynotes to determine tone.
I see. The control panel here does look like a musical. So
Okay, I've got to unlock these 5 things.
Database,
Skip.
I will need to recover the
I won't
5
listen.
missing.
Skip. Yeah, I'm going to unlock these. That's what I've got to do.
This
that
must be one of the missing notes. Now, how do I connect it with the Symphony?
What? Put it in here. No? I don't... What do you want me to do now? I should have listened. Reconnect. I just put it in there like that. And it's unlocked that one. See, I knew
Part
to
of
do
the
that.
score holder just lit up. As I expected.
Yeah.
The drum over there seems to have unlocked.
Boom. Yeah. So now I've got to go and get more of them, yeah? And they must be in these doors. Which it doesn't tell me, does it? It's just like the drum's unlocked. Activate the drum.
A bell just raised out of the water. So that's what it meant by having the bells guide my path.
The bells guide my path. This is the library for the records. I don't know why they're going through this rigmarole. Just put them on memory sticks. Now what? I'm stood on here. What do you want me to do with the bell?
A new walkway has shown up.
Oh,
I must have solved the first puzzle.
I must have done. Big up,
Seems I will
Smell.
need to look for more sonodiscs in there.
I've got to look for more sonodiscs in here.
Tacit discords inside the city hall?
Hopefully we can
No,
get some...
They are not real.
What's happening?
They must be some kind of digital simulation. It seems there are the guards here. Interesting how I'm not...
She's talking all the time. Multiply 54 with 4/3. Hopefully you can get some good weather, like, you know, make you feel better in the next few days, because bank holiday around this time of year. It's been my birthday in the last 20 days. But also, but around my birthday it's always good weather, and the last 2 years that's not been guaranteed, but the last sort of 40 years it kind of was. So it's a bit weird with the global warming now, isn't it? Got a bit strange, but hopefully some nice sunshiny weather. It's good to see you again. Yeah, it's good to see you. Depending on how I feel today, because I was up really early today again, I'm planning to do this in the morning and then maybe do a Super Chuffer episode later where we just watch a documentary that was informing my research into Nicola Bulley stuff. It's just a weird bit of a thing, but just watch some content, chit chat about it, about animal rights in the 90s.
I suppose it's telling me where I can find the next Sonadisk. I think it mentioned a direction. What does that last sentence mean, though?
Although I'm 50-50 on that. I might also do a battery exhausted, or I might just chill.
That sound. It's coming from the west.
Happy birthday in the last 20 days, yeah. I didn't want to publicise it on the internet either because, like, a number of reasons. Like, you know, I'm not... I watched this other streamer called Darksidefield, and he's a massive grifter. And what he does for his birthday is he does a stream where he's like, it's my birthday, give me $200. And, like, people all give him money because it's his birthday. And I'm like, it just feels a bit weird to be like, yeah, hey, celebrate my birthday with me. But also, like you know, feel obliged to give me money. Right, so I didn't want to do that. And then...
I should bring it to the Symphodi.
Should I go back on the way I came, or should I go through that door? What are you asking me to do now? Should I go? I think I should go through that door. Look, I'll go back around. The other thing is that, like, I don't really think I should publicise my date of birth on the internet. So. But yeah, that's the second disc. I'm good at this. All the water went down, so I know where I'm going next.
The water level just dropped again. There's another 2 drums, one in the east and another in the west. I may find more Sonadisks down there.
Bong.
So this is the right way to go.
Doing dong.
Just enough information to work out the puzzle. This does look like Miss Magistrate's doing.
Wait, is there another... Didn't you say one in the east and one in the west? I've done one drum. I don't know where the west is. Do I need this, or should I just go in the water? I want to know if going in the water is going to hurt me, so I'm going to go in the water just to check. No, I could just go in the water. I can swim across. I don't need the bridge. Oh no. Oh no, yeah, I don't need the bridge.
The drum on the other side has unlocked. Guess I'll go check on it before I leave, just to be safe. The
Whee!
music I just heard, it must be the Sonadisk.
Must be the Sonadisk. Yeah.
Here it is.
Oh,
Time to deal with the guards.
I'll deal with them easy though.
City Hall is the political hub.
Kill one with a bear. Look, I got a bear and he goes mad and kills things for me.
Considering how I just took out all the... I've retrieved the 3rd Sonadisk. Time to head back.
I do need the steps there. Thank you very much.
Another platform.
Another platform.
The bells will lead my path. Huh. I'll go work out the passageways.
What she means is go up on the steps. Yeah, that's surely what she means. Like there, go up there, isn't it? Yeah.
This feeling.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I am being watched. Must be another son. This is the 4th missing note. Almost there.
Boom. Well, it's interesting. It's not very difficult, is it? But then it's not supposed to be because it's the most you know, introductory one. But happy birthday for this year. Yeah.
Now the water is all gone. One last note to go.
Age ain't nothing but a number, said Aaliyah. But then she was dating a man who was like, she was. Let's not go there. Investigate the lower platform. Where do you want me to go now? I'm supposed to be good at this. What do you mean the lower platform? Just jump off. Just jump off. There'll be baddies here, and then it'll be a big fight. Yeah.
This is the last one. They
Hello.
prepared quite a welcome for me.
They're gone now. Oh no, it's a big one. No, does he?
I have the last Sonodisc
I have
ready.
the last Sonodisc ready.
Time to go back to the Symphodi.
Time to go back to the Symphodi. Another chest there, is there? No? Okay. And this is a weird little domain thing. I thought I was coming here to do some talking story quest, but in the end I've come to the this is supposed to be the records room, and I'm supposed to be finding some stuff out, but instead I am doing this, whatever this is. So, fair enough, I suppose. I mean, I like it because I'm just not having to use my brain very much and I'm just doing what I'm told, but I don't like it because, like, what the fuck is this got to do with anything? It's supposed to be the records room. Well, now it's the records room, it'll be.
Now I should have access to the database.
The database, exactly. Well, looks like a room with some trees. I don't know what you can. Can't they just use a computer terminal with, like, keyboard? What's all this? Okay. Are these servers? This is what Bill Gates' bedroom looks like. All servers and
So
that.
this is the Grand Library. I'm not seeing anyone here. Well, it wouldn't hurt to browse.
I've got to browse the archives or something's happening. I should have been stood over there. Alright, it's fine. I'm doing this now. Automatic.
Thank you for leading
Oh,
the
it's the
way,
baddie.
Rover. What a magnificent place to set foot in. Extensive, exhaustive. Oh, how I want to carve the place inside out and blow it all to shreds.
I need to turn it up a bit, don't I? But can't do it during this.
Thought you'd seem a bit more surprised. I wonder why.
Who's frozen him? Oh, the bodyguards. Oh, and here she is. Fuck yeah.
So you've laid a trap for me. Interesting. Do you really think you can trap me here?
You will not escape.
What a shame I can't stay and play with you a bit longer. Till we meet again, dear friends.
You're not going anywhere.
She's a badass. Am I still in this domain? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm fighting him. Cool, cool, cool.
Disperse.
Fuck you.
One with the sound.
Smash him up.
Foolish.
Who got caught then? I caught him. Surely. Nice.
One with the sound.
Thank you very much for the bits. I can't take my eyes off the screen. I've got to concentrate. Thank you very much for the bits. I'll check that in just a second.
One with the sound. Moment.
Got you now.
Fight for me.
Got you now. Got your nose.
It's time.
I missed that one. Got him.
Swift and resolute.
War spares
War spares no one. Got him. 6,000 bits. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mel. Thank you. That's big bits. That is big bits. Thank you. Ah! What the hell is this now? Literally the hell. He's turned into a scary goat god demon thing. Oh, I've got to fight him again. Okay.
my prey. Now it's just the two of us. Still away.
He's pretty fucking cool.
Irrational anger of yours. I just have a friendly reminder for you. Seeing is not always believing.
Come on, Baja. Got him. Am I get him then? No, he got me.
To
Oh my god.
conclusion So soon. Why are you so stubborn? There's some of that trust in me, or do I have to crush you to make you behave for once?
Get into him.
Embracing change and oversight.
Shit.
Target confirmed. Summer.
One with the sound.
Bit slow there. So I lost that one as well. Fuck. I'm usually good at those. They're coming in a bit quick.
One with the sound. The end has come.
Right.
One more time.
Getting kicked.
Such a nuisance. Last
Come on, let's tighten this up.
Summer. Unleash the fans.
Let's go. Nice.
One with the sound.
Come on, Baja.
embracing change.
Come on, let's do some damage to him. Oh no, he's gone for another shield. We can get him, we can get him.
Swift and resolute.
Got him. I think I got him. I think I got him. Showing your love for your favourite vegan. Thank you. Thank you. Favourite demon killer, look. Grah! Okay, he's a bit more interesting than he used to be.
So you knew I was following you all along, huh?
Apparently so.
My Elysium only breaks under coordinated attacks from both sides. I can never get rid of all these pesky little helpers around you, can I? So you've joined hands against me with Miss Magistrate here. It does hurt my feelings, you know? You're always so popular.
Are you all right, Rover?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. That was good. It was a nice boss fight. I failed the mechanic a couple of times, but it didn't completely melt me. But I did get my head around it and pull my shit together and beat it up. And it was good. It's like Genshin, but darker, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I don't really know what's going on in terms of like the story. I know that he's a baddie and he's like eggy and stuff, and then he turned into that. So I'm kind of got my head around trying to judge the game and grade the game. It's hard to, but we're looking for really high standards. We're looking for I don't know what, you know, like we're judging it against anime and against Genshin Impact. So like we're looking for really good stuff, and that was pretty good. I think pretty good. Yeah. And it's got some interesting enemies
Of
in it.
course she is. How could I ever have the heart to hurt her? Consider my moment of failure a gift of sincerity, Rover. I trust you haven't forgotten our conversation earlier. Choose me. I'll tell you everything you want.
I already know everything, apparently.
I see. So she made the move before I could. Then as the winners, would you be so kind as to tell me how you set me up?
What? I'm a bit confused by all this anyway. He was with another lady before, so there's another baddie out there somewhere, and he's got a boss, but feels like I've just kicked his head off a bit easy, and now I've got him in chains. But I came into the library to find out stuff about me, my story, what the hell's going on. And like I feel more confused now because he's turned up and I've got him arrested. First
now I have
meeting.
retrieved the magistrate's message for me from the puzzle box. But it only points me to the Grand Library. There's no meeting time. Something is still missing.
Oh, this is how we
To
set him
solve
up.
the puzzle, the discs have been rotated and the two symbols are now glowing. With this glowing light, a shadow is cast on two other symbols. The Black Tortoise of the North to the City Hall. And the time reads, the Shichen of Cho. in the wee hours of the morning.
It's a bit weird. I went to meet the magistrate, but I didn't know I did because it wouldn't help with the reveal, but apparently I did this. And we planned it all along. Although we didn't, because I was there. Like, I've been running
It's
around.
been 3 days. We both made it on time. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Jinshi.
Jinshi.
It brings me great joy to see you, Rover.
Jinshi. Yeah, it's good looking, isn't it? It's like similar to Genshin. You know, it's basically like a rip-off, isn't it? But so Genshin's made it all easier for it to become this good looking because you just have to build off what's already there. But yeah, it is good looking. I've got all these questions. I don't know if I always want to ask all the questions. Why did it wait 3 days to meet me? Did something happen? I'll just say hello.
An emergency forced me to leave, and I only had the time to prepare some tokens for you.
Big ups, Princey.
Please pardon my lack of hospitality.
Does that emergency have something to do with the Fraxidius? Does that emergency have to...
Yes,
Yeah?
the Sentinel of Jinzhou is currently absent.
Bad. I think. I don't really know. I can't remember what a Sentinel is. Aren't they supposed to stay in their domains? I think it's like
Correct.
the Dragon God.
The Sentinels guide and guard humanity as a symbol of our civilization.
Yeah.
When a region's sentinel goes absent, chaos is bound to ensue. As this news could lead to civil unrest, please keep it a secret.
A bit Genshin Impact,
Jinzhou's
that.
sentinel Jue is being
Jue?
held captive by the Fraxidus. I had to postpone our meeting and put all my effort into finding its whereabouts.
I heard you can resonate with the Sentinel.
Yes, our thoughts are connected to
Are
a
they?
certain degree.
It's nice.
I can sense its memories, feelings, and surroundings, though not very clearly.
Fair enough. Have you found it yet?
Unfortunately, I haven't. I
Jue
can feel Jue is
is in danger. I'll fix that.
The good news is, I have figured out the culprit behind all of this.
I'm going to ask, is it Scar? But it's not Scar.
Precisely.
Oh, it is Scar.
The Fraxidus plans to advance another lament and cause disasters worldwide.
Well, I just beat-
Overseer Scar had several objectives upon infiltrating Jinzhou.
Did he? I just beat him up.
To track you down, to test your strengths, and to make you join their cause. To abduct Jue and to resurrect the Threnodian in advance.
Why me? Well, I know why me, because I'm pretty powerful.
They must have discovered your value,
Yeah.
likely from one of Jue's prophecies. If you join them, they'll gain significant power.
Power, yeah. So, I'm on the goodie side,
Should
that's
you
fine.
refuse to join, the Fraxidus will likely want to eliminate you, so you don't get in their way.
That's exactly it. Yeah. If you don't join the baddies, they want to eliminate you. Got it, yeah.
I have a plan to apprehend Scar.
Let's do it.
Once we capture him, the Fraxidus
Oh, we already did
won't
it.
be that much of a threat to you for the time being.
I got it, we already did it,
If
yeah.
you are willing to lend us a hand, I will ensure your safety during our cooperation.
Okay. I'm a little bit... I mean, this has already happened. We're just talking about what's just happened, so... Count me in, I think.
Thank you for your trust, Rover. Speaking of which, you seem to have already gathered a lot from the tokens.
Yeah.
Impressive, Rover.
I learned more about my identity as I deciphered the tokens.
The threat Jinzhou is facing is far worse than meets the eye. One of the Threnodians will soon be reawakened.
What are the Threnodians? They've got little turning up noses, look. What are the Threnodians?
They are the enemies of human civilizations.
That sounds bad.
Born from the dark side of our collective consciousness. We must defeat them to protect all of humanity.
Okay, fair enough, that's the
We have
game.
been doing our best to prevent the disaster, but the Fraxidus is accelerating the Threnodians' revival.
I better stop it then. And it's something to do with me, because I'm going to sort all that out.
Indeed,
Yeah,
you have defeated the Crownless and absorbed its echo with your bare hands.
I've done that.
It is the tacit discord that embodies the concept of warfare. Resentment of the fallen, fright of the ignoble, those are the emotions that lay ground for its birth. The
See-
Crownless is a tacit discord that possesses powers from the reviving Trinodian.
See how it gets a bit
Jinzhou
confusing?
is a border city with an unbreakable will and a strong spirit of resistance. However, we also fear the constant wars and loss of life, and the Trinodian can prey on that. You, however,
You were able to defeat and absorb a Trinodian-related tacit discord with your bare hands.
Bare hands,
I was.
and resonate with other TDs.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Huanglong's records mention a hero with similar powers who saved our nation during the Trinodian War. She is also mentioned in literature, dating back to Jinzhou's establishment.
I know it's all the story in that, but honestly, if this was real life, I would have, at this point, I'd be like, oh, look, you're going to have to stop saying Trinodian and all that. Don't, say Trinodian one more time. I'm gone. I'm out. I'm not listening. I'm not paying attention. I can't take it in. What do you want about? Trinodian War or something?
To uncover your true identity, this could be a helpful lead to pursue.
It could, definitely. I'd agree with that.
Yes, based on my own deduction and the prophecies of Jue.
Jue. It's nice to hear you say it. Jue in the Gorgeous Spirits.
You mean the unfinished statue of Jue?
Yeah. I remembered something when I saw it.
I see. Do you mind letting me know what you remembered?
I can't remember.
Since it's related to our sentinel, I might be able to help.
I had some sort of vision thing, but I can't remember now these days. You told Jinzi about the bits and pieces of memories. I'm glad I told her about it.
Rover, the memories of which you speak.
Yeah? Yeah?
As I mentioned earlier, I can resonate with Jue, our sentinel.
You can.
Your recollections, they align with what I've witnessed in Jue's memories.
So I've seen its memories. Good. Ooh. This must be a serious bit.
Yes, I do remember seeing something similar. I believe it had truly happened in the past.
In other words...
In other words, you may be the person mentioned in our records.
Yeah, I know. We've been talking about this.
The unwavering presence by our sentinel's side, bonded by an unbreakable trust.
I'm here to save the world, aren't I? So.
Resonators tend to live a longer lifespan.
All right.
So
There's
many
usually a
mysteries
skip
about you
button.
remain unsolved.
The skip button isn't here.
Your age is just one of the unknowns.
I'm not supposed to skip this. I've got to listen to it. It's important. But there's usually a skip button. I'm at the point now. How do I end up losing my memories? I don't care. It's the game.
Sorry, but
She doesn't know.
pray you will find a Trinodian is resurrecting, and our
I've got to go and do the
nation is in grave
Trinodian, whatever that
danger.
is. Yes.
This reminds me of the Trinodian War.
It does
all
remind
too
me of
much.
the... Oh, it reminds me of that as well.
Perhaps this has something to do with your mysterious appearance.
I'll tell you what the
Jinzhou.
story is, right? Is that I've come out of the sky from nowhere. So we have to explain that in the story, don't we? Because the reason it works as a device is that you, the player, if you've got any... Like, if you're like, you grew up in Colombia or something, then what do I know about Colombia? So it's better for this player to have no backstory whatsoever, a blank canvas for you to put your feelings onto and just be. It's like you've jumped out of the sky and just landed there, yeah? And along the way, you've got to discover things, haven't you? And you discover them about yourself, and then it fills in the story, and you feel it's your story. So that's important that it works that way. Blank canvas, amnesia, they use it in films a lot. It's a bit of a tired device, but they use it a lot because it helps the... we're viewing through the eyes of the main protagonist, so it helps us, the main protagonist, to feel like we're in that world. We don't know anything when we start the film, when we start the game, nor does they, right? So that's happening. We've fallen out the sky, and we've been actually hundreds of years, we're a big, powerful cheese, I don't know. And there's these people that live in this world. It's a bit like our world. It might even be our world, I don't know. It's way off in the future. It's like post-apocalyptic sci-fi, along with all animals and... What's happening is bad stuff's coming up out the ground, and it's bad stuff. And it's making bad things happen, and there's like a god in the area. Each area's got its own god, and this area's god is a big dragon thing, and it's had some bad dreams. She's the prime minister or whatever. She's the magistrate, the head one, and she's helping us to save the world. So we've got to go around and sort of kill everything that's bad, kick everyone's head in. You'll see them when they turn up, the real bad chuffers. They're dressed in red like that man we just had a big fight with. And there's some other characters that are like friendly, and we'll meet them along the way. So that's the... I think I've really summed it up there. I think I've really summed it up, so...
Not really. I don't plan to believe in a hero showing up out of nowhere and protecting us.
Well, you should do, because here I am.
I'm just presenting whatever lead I have about your past, as I know it is troubling you. I want to help you, and that is all there is to it.
That's all there is to it. Take a screenshot of her face for the thumbnail.
Thank you for considering lending us a hand.
Thank you.
Your help is much appreciated.
All right.
But please, they are my people.
They're
and
my
a
people.
Responsibility to keep them.
All right, Zelda.
This because I have you deserve to make your own decision about this. I appreciate everything. Once it all settles, if you ever need me again, you need only ask. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us.
Will do.
How does that sound?
Yeah. Should have took that screenshot. She had a smile on. All right. Who's the big bad chuffer? Well, what we've done is, in the way these games work, is if they show you the big bad chuffer now.
You are now under arrest for committing multiple felonies in Huanglong.
Huanglong.
Do you have anything to say?
So Scar is a bad chuffer. We've met him, and he's a bad chuffer, right? But, oh, that's a good screenshot of her face as well. She looks cross. But he's a bad chuffer, but he's not the bad chuffer. So what they do is they did in Genshin as well, is they like tease it a little bit. The game's going to get bigger, and it's going to go on, and there's going to be these other places, so they need a bigger story. So if in chapter 1 you meet the big dark baddie, it's a bit like Breaking Bad, the way that had these layers, didn't it? These levels, you know, season 2 and season 3 and all that. So what you'll meet at the start is a baddie, but it's just like a henchman baddie, one of the generals or something, and it won't be the main one. So that's what Scar is they're like, oh, you think they're the baddie, they're big baddie. Oh no, there's a bigger baddie. They're just on the lower end of the pecking order. There's an even bigger baddie, and that will happen later. But at the moment, they sort of allude to it. You know, the bad powers, the bad people, baddies. Yeah.
What do
He's one of them.
want to say, huh?
He's like your first baddie.
Well, I'd love to tell you another story. I guess that's not what you want to hear.
I'm not under arrest. I'm the good ones.
Let's cut to the chase.
He's under arrest.
Magistrate. I'm getting bored already.
I know I am.
Very well. You will answer only our questions from now on.
She's cross though, isn't she? She's cross. Like, they're showing you her a lot as well. She'll be one of the characters that you'll get in the game, no doubt, that you can play as, I imagine. So I might be saving my primos for her.
Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
I don't want to know anything. I just want to get on with playing the... I can ask him all these questions. I'll ask him about the Threnodian, but other than that, I'm done with him.
The Threnodians. They hold the key to our ideal. Together, they will bring us the promised true lament. And we will embrace the new world that is bound to come.
Sounds nuts, mate.
Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
I'm done with him. He's just a nutter. He's a bad nutter.
You kidnapped Jue and revived the Threnodian, accelerating
I
the
know.
next lament. This is proof enough that you are the enemy of Jinzhou and all humanity.
Also, he's wearing...
Stop dreaming you can force Rover to join you. She is our honored guest, and I will not allow any harm to come her way.
Also, he's wearing red, and he keeps attacking people, and he talks like he's a bit nuts. So, like, obviously, he's the baddie, Jinzi.
How confident you sound. As the Threnodian's resurrection approaches, Jinzhou is barely holding on.
Thank you for your concern. We have crushed your schemes once, and we can do it again.
That feels like us this week. We've crushed your schemes once, so we could do it again. Crushing schemes. Scheme crushers. I'm going to change my name to Scheme Crusher. Genshin Chuffer, Scheme Crusher.
I have one last question for you. Abducting Jue, stalking Rover, and setting up an ambush in Chicha Village.
Chicha Village.
You couldn't have accomplished that all on your own.
Crushing schemes, making memes, smashing dreams and splitting seams. Jumping beans. Bam Bam Fiends.
Unless...
Unless I'm not the only overseer in Jinzhou, right? I have answered all your questions with full honesty. I don't mind you knowing because it won't make any difference.
Reading reams.
You can try to stop us with all you have, but it's too late to change the course of history.
Wearing jeans?
Now, I have one question for you.
I didn't realise he was going to say such a short word. I haven't thought up another...
You seem convinced we caused the disappearance of Jouet. What if I told you there was more to it?
Smoking greens.
Would you be curious?
Smoking greens.
About Jue. What else
Jue.
do you know?
Just, it's all right listening to her talk. 'Cause you get to see her face all close up like that every now and then. But what are we doing now?
Come closer and I'll tell you.
No.
Madam Magistrate.
Don't go closer to him.
It's a secret.
It's a trap.
For your ears only.
Isn't it? It's a trap.
How dare you?
Madam Magistrate, I...
No Cadillac, no perms, you can't see. I'm just a mother
M-I-M-T piece. Thank you very much, Mel. Thank you. I don't exactly... like. I assume it's quite a lot, actually. 1,000. I don't exactly know how the bitties work out, but I assume it's quite a lot. Thank you. The funny thing was, it made her face go over her face, didn't it? Like... But thank you. I was like, all of a sudden she came into it. We're getting her for free tomorrow. She's our new one that we get tomorrow. She's the bodyguard. Thank you very much for the bitties, Mel. Thank you. She's gonna do. He's whispering to her. I'll give you a kissy.
It can't be.
I'm gonna give you a kissy. That's what he said. I'll give you a kissy. She's like, no.
Shocked, aren't you? But there's more.
Nice boots.
What if I told you your sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago?
Oh, he said
Your
something bad.
all-seeing sentinel abandons you now, of all times. We're merely adding a touch of extra fuel to the fire that will soon consume all. Rover, care for a wager? I know you've been searching for answers about your past, and I've got news for you.
Uh-oh.
Watch out!
Watch out. Who's left me with these cards?
You are one of us, the Black Lambs.
I'm not a black lamb.
And you have been chosen to join us.
Sounds a bit
ushering
racist.
in the new world.
I'm not.
Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation.
No thanks. No thanks.
The Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms.
You can stuff your Fraxidus
and
up your
I look
arse.
forward to that day in sincere anticipation.
You can stick your Fraxidus up your arse. Scar is put in jail. Scar is put in jail. Just like that. That was the end of it. That egged over it. Everyone got eggy. Everyone got well fed up. Scar is put in jail. Just like black screen. Scar is put in jail. They can't be bothered to animate it because they're using the in-game assets, these character models they've got, and the character models do certain things and can walk around, but they can't grab him and move him and throw him in jail. It's a lot to do. It's a lot of work. So instead they just do this character, and when something's complicated, just like Genshin Impact, they just put the words up. What did Scar tell you?
Sorry, Rover. What he mentioned about our sentinel is highly sensitive. Is it a ploy to create distrust among us? Or... I must first find our sentinel to uncover the truth.
I've got to ask, how important is Jue to Jinzoo? And I know how important Jue is to Jinzoo. Really, really important, so it's a stupid question.
Jue is the guardian sentinel.
I know.
While I am the final
Wait, skip. I
decision-maker.
can skip.
Without
Confirm.
the
Right, we've got to
assistance
find the
of-
dragon. So I'm skipping. I do like talking to them, but we've done the talking to him. He's gone to jail. There's the skip button. No, we can't skip. He's gone to another cutscene. All right. I'll skip to the next cutscene then. Here we are. I've got to watch this one because it's important. There's the dragon. That's who she's talking about, the sentinel. Jue.
Are you all right?
I'm all right. I just saw Jue. So. I saw something. I was wearing the Blake Bloom.
I see. The Black Shores must have a deep connection to your past.
They must do.
Since you are likely being closely monitored by the Fraxidus
I am.
now,
I am. I'm being closely monitored by the Fraxidius now.
I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore members. They could prove to be your valuable allies.
I will keep my eye right out for them.
I'll do my best to find Jue.
Jue?
And tell you everything I learned from it once I return.
Really? I thought I was going to do that.
This is my promise.
That's your promise. I'm counting on you. Feels like it should be the other way around. Shouldn't I be making the promises and you be counting on me?
Yes. Please leave it to me.
Okay, I'll leave that to you. Just going to turn and walk away. Bye. Big ups Eamon Holmes. Eamon Holmes got divorced, didn't he? Did you see that? I called out the fact that it was a sham marriage and then he got divorced. So.
Yes, Madam Magistrate.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During my absence, please help me handle my responsibilities in Jinzhou.
Jinzhou. I think he's going to do a big interview about his divorce. I think we should watch it and react to it.
Understood. Should I continue protecting that rover?
Maybe we should try and get an interview with the ex-missus of him. With what's it, Eamon Holmes? Ruth, what's her name? Ruth spills the beans on Eamon's. Ruth spills the beans on sham marriage with Eamon Holmes. We should get Luke to do the interview. I should give him all the questions and be in his earpiece and tell him what to say. I'll produce it. Like, he can still sit there and read things out off a piece of paper, can't he? He can handle that. And I'll tell him what to say. Maybe he won't. Maybe actually, yeah. Maybe we'll just get Luke to just tidy up afterwards. Maybe Luke doesn't get to come along.
No need. Both Chan Li and I will be away.
Okay.
Is Lady Chongli leaving for the capital?
Is Lady Chongli leaving? I didn't know.
Please
I
pardon
don't,
my
nor do I
intrusion,
care.
But she just faced an ambush in the Central Plains.
Did she?
Regarding that incident, we tried to warn her about the Fraxidus.
Yeah.
If she runs into another powerful enemy like Scar, she'll eventually have to confront them on her own.
She'll get in trouble, won't she?
Sanhua, you can place more trust in Rover and me.
I can do that. Looks like the sun's not a sun, you know.
Understood. I will.
She will.
My lady, no matter what happens, my sword is always yours.
Let's give her a smile. Look, let's give her a little smile. That's the best smile she's done. That's the best little smile she's done, isn't it? Let's give her a little smile. Take that for the screenshots for the thumbnail, which doesn't really make much of a difference in my life overall, does it? But from Ruth, yeah, he split. Well, it's only happened recently. It only happened recently. He split up with Ruth.
My appointed
But
meeting with Rover have already finished.
I mean, I'm crossing the streams a bit here, crossing the streams. But we've been looking into what's been going on with Eamon Holmes a little bit, and I think he's possibly living a sham marriage, that he got married so it was better for his TV career, because, you know, married couple on the This Morning show, it's a big deal, isn't it? Like Richard and Judy, you know, he wanted to be the Richard and Judy, so he got himself a Judy. I don't know if it was a real legit marriage, you know, and I think that there's a bit of a connection there with Corrie's own Jim McDonald, and I think Jim McDonald and Eamon Holmes have both been very high up, but that also might mean they're gay. So we've just come home from hospital, but I don't know if I'm breaking the news to you here. This is just something that's been going on. It's not major. This is something that's been going on. Whenever he's in telly, he seemed like, yeah, he was not a very nice man, that Eamon Holmes, is he? No. And since he's left this morning, he's even been even worse on Great Britain News and all that. He's been a bit of a bad chuffer. Yeah, it worked out for them both. Ruth is now on Loose Women, isn't she? So she doesn't need him anymore. And he's probably a burden to her now, because Loose Women probably, you know, doesn't help that you're married to Eamon Holmes. So, breaking news for you. I hope there's not any other big important bits of news that you've missed that... I've got to try and keep a straight face. I was going to tease you then, but I couldn't keep a straight face. I was going to say... trying to think of something funny to say, but, like, you know, I hope there's not any other big important pieces of news that you've missed, like America giving up their sovereignty to the Chinese, for example. Did you miss the sinking of Australia? Australia sunk into the sea. It's no more Australia anymore. That's gone. Just the Queen died recently. The Queen's real that it died. The Queen did really die. That's not funny. I need to read out the Mirror Showbiz section on stream. My nan used to get the paper, right? And, you know, I'd look in the newspapers. I used to read newspapers when I was younger, up to a certain age. And then with the roofing as well, the newspapers used to come through the roofing van. There's such a load of weird shit in the newspapers, isn't it? So on the BBC, you get that thing where it says what the news, like the different papers are going to be publishing on the front page tomorrow, like the papers tomorrow. Like the Times says something, and the Daily Mail's got a political spin on it. The Financial Times is about it, and then at the end it says like the Daily Star and the Sun, and they're like, "Man eats chicken with no head up bum." And you're like, what? You're just doing a comic. Like, why are you even considered a newspaper? It's weird, isn't it?
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience. We already knew what he wanted, and we let him have as much.
That's
She
right.
decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's only proper you meet him in person, as the one who crafted those puzzles. Such intricate puzzles. I guess only Rover has the patience to solve them all.
It's an interesting picture as well. Jinji.
No detail is too
Who's she talking
small.
to?
I'm sure she understands. Besides, not seeing the opponent heightens the thrill of the game. If everything goes according to the prophecies of Jue, I will meet her in person eventually.
We'll meet you then
So,
eventually.
What did our captive from the Fraxidus tell you about Jue?
Oh, I've just heard him talking. I don't want to hear what you said about him talking.
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day.
That's what he said.
A fight that will shape Jinzhou's future.
Oh, she's going to have to fight the dragon, and she
Well,
doesn't want
that
to, yeah.
is
Who's this?
Unexpected. But you don't seem all that surprised, do you?
I don't know.
Can't say I am.
Can't say you are.
I had suspected as much from our previous conversations, and the message it left me.
Where was it when you last sensed its presence?
It was in Mount Firmament.
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived.
Got it.
I'll find Jue and bring it back as soon as possible.
Go on
Our
then.
enemies could have planned it as a trap. We have a bigger goal to focus.
I understand. I will not let anything or anyone disrupt the peace in Jinzhou.
Would you let what you heard from Scar sway your determination?
No. He cannot ever turn me against Jue. If anything, his words only confirmed my theory.
What's your theory?
I am the magistrate of Jinzhou, appointed by the Sentinel itself. The prophecy speaks of a decisive incident for Jinzhou's future, where I will be a key player. The fight between me and Jue is only a precursor. My job remains unchanged.
Is that your final answer?
A single strand's neglect births mountainous upheaval. The
I get it.
safest option is for me to go in person.
Okay, there's a predicted fight, like there's prophecies. I get it, but like, can we move on now?
Since we are already mid-game, I will let you decide our next move.
It's introducing Changli as well.
This time, I shall be a pawn in your hand. Remember, I will always stand by your side.
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point.
This is what happens to
No matter what, I will do what I must.
this is what happens to the Traveller when we complete Genshin Impact, is we become her and then do this. Okay, quest complete. Although it was just talking. It was just, all it was them talking about Scar and the dragon and that. Quest complete. Onion level 16. I've got to get to Onion level 21. I can quickly jump to various gameplays via guidebook now, apparently. You can view various game details here. Weekly challenge. Okay, boss kills every week. You can do it once a week. And you get your rewards for that. I suppose you are going to want to do those. I don't know what I'm going to need these things for. Skill upgrades, but I don't know who I'm going to need to upgrade with that. But eventually, I'm going to, on Genshin, you do your boss kills every week, so I'm going to want to do that. These are the world bosses. There's quite a lot of them already, actually. I haven't met some of those, so I shouldn't look at them because it'll just spoil them for when I meet them. Simulation challenges, your ley lines. Got it. What's happening here? So what I'm about now is I'm just got to push my level up, which means do side quests is what it wants me to do. What's this? Stage 7 of 9. Complete character trials 2 times. Obtain 3 quests in Resonant Tower. Can't do that yet, can I? Target area locked. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what I wanted, isn't it? I wanted to just go about in the game and do stuff, so that's fair enough. There's no specifics, though, is there? It's just like, do whatever you want. Just get your level up, your chuffer. So most of these places have got little side quests when you go to them, so we might as well start in the city. Look. Hero of the Leap. This one's about a cat. Let's go and listen to her talk about a cat, I suppose. Bloody hell. Yeah, it's good voice actors. The voice acting is reasonable in this, right? I guess it's weird because obviously the game is made by a Chinese company, so I always wonder who's responsible for choosing and the directing the English voice actors and how important is it to them in the big scheme of things. It's very important, obviously, but do they see it as like, you know how you would think of the Chinese voice actor or the Korean voice actor or the Italian voice actor as not as important as the British voice actor because you never ever hear it. But yeah. And then what's been levelled at it a little bit is that the voice acting is not so good in places when I think it's been, because the game's been developed, hasn't it? Like no one's ever seen it before, so they're voice acting these characters having never seen them walking around in this game like we have. They might have some scripts, some prototypes and stuff like that to look at, but they're not like, it's different from voice acting something that you've had time to settle into and understand a bit more. A couple of the scenes, it felt like they was like, in one of them, the army general woman, she was like shouting as if all bombs were going off, and it was quite a calm, relaxing environment, and so she was like the only person shouting, and it just felt like she'd recorded her lines separately, and didn't really gather the sort of sense of the whole scene. But overall, no, it's been good. Now what's happening? Chisha's talking to someone. She's talking to an old man about echoes. I feel like I should take in this information, but I've got an option to skip it as well, and I'm going to skip it unless they say anything important in the next sort of 2 or 3. Right, skip. Just talking to this old man about echoes. He's gone. Chisha's back. She convinced him to go to the hospital, yeah.
It's raining again.
Mel sent tippies.
Big ups, Mel.
Thank you for always being here, X. Super Chuffer owes 100
Thank you.
hugs.
Thank you. That's loads of money. That is loads of money as well. So remember what we said. Like, you know, you're quite welcome to give me lots of money, but if you want that money back tomorrow, you never do. You never do. And I've tried to give it you back before, so I assume that's mine now. Don't feel compelled to give me any more money. You've contributed massively today. We'll be here, as you say. I'm always here. I'll be here again and again. So you can contribute again financially like that in the future if you want. But you're clear now for a good. You know, you've done your bit. Thank you. That's loads. I'm really grateful. Thank you. I've got to ask this guy if he needs help now. Thank you, Mel. This is a challenge I've got to do. Yeah, thank you, Mel. Thank you very much. I feel like we should have more. I feel like I'm under appreciating. I feel like we should have more going on.
Let go and fearless, we came to take win.
Super Chuffer, Super Chuffer, Super Chuffer, Super Chuffer, Super Chuffer, Super Chuffer.
Follow ladies, I want ladies, super ladies, nurture set.
But first, let's take time for ourselves. Let's pause and focus.
So all the buttons, basically. Give you all the buttons. I'm all right. I'm not underperforming. I'm all right. I'm all right. The old performing. I'm under appreciating. Like, I'm not. I feel like there should be balloons coming down or something. Like, thank you very much. Thank you. Where's Nancy? That's a button. I'm more pressing all the positive buttons. The Nancy buttons are on the bad side. I've got two sides of my buttons. They're on the. I have to press it. Get back to the. Get back to the bad buttons. These buttons, the Allen buttons.
Torchy. Light on. Yeah, Torchy. I remember Torchy when I was a little tiny boy.
Where's Nancy?
I love Torchy. Torchy, the battery boy.
Where's Nancy?
Big ups. I'm now going to attempt this challenge. And I'm a fish. So the challenge is be a fish. So... obviously, I really don't care about being a fish. This is just stupid. So, apparently you can go up here. I did it before, can't remember how. Got to get up the... there you go. I'm stranded. Oh my god. I got stranded. Now I've got to do it again. Got to be a fish again. These are not my favourite parts of the game, this. But I'll do it until, you know, until I complete it. Being a fish. No one said you're going to come in and be a fish, did they? No one said this game was about being a fish. But I suppose, you know, I can deal with it. Fish it is. Now what? Wait, you actually want me to jump over? You don't... wait. Where do you want me to go? Just like this. Okay. Adventures of fish. I mean, it's just become more interesting being a fish. Still a bit weird. Adventures of fish. But don't get stranded, obviously. Now I'm a fish and I'm over here. So... that was... what? Apparently Mr. Shinran's taking photos of us. The fish. And that's mission complete. For the being a fish mission. Which I didn't ask to start. It just did it for me. I didn't have a choice. What's happening over here? I've got to do all these side missions to get my level up, so I might as well. Here's a lady, and she's talking to a cat. Oh, this is that's where we were coming to. She's trying to talk to the cat. The cat's saying meow. She's got a translator. She's talking to a cat. I'm interested in what she's doing. Something to do with the terminals. She's going to do something to my terminal. She's loaded cat language translation to my terminal. This means I'm going to communicate with all the cats in the world. Offering snacks. Listen to animals' words. Make milky fish soup. I'm sorry, what? Oh, I've got loads of quests on here now, look. Onion levels needs going up. Well, I've got all this. Tutorial quests, I bet they're going to be rubbish. Side quests, they're good. Are side quests good or are they daily quests? What are these? Unlocked. Hidden Dangers in Peaceful Life. Tiger's Moor Act 1. That looks fun. Unlocked at Onion level 20. Can't do that. Companion story, Ling Yang. It asked me to do a companion story. But that's going to be all boring talking. What's this? Alone in the Abyss. I might do these tutorial quests as well, because then get them out of the way. Where's the cat one? Listen to animals. Make milky fish soup. We'll do that along the way at some point. Right. Let's do this. Go to see Panhua. She's a chef. What? I don't even know what. Purchase the ingredients Panhua needs. It says. We'll do that. Get out of the way. We'll do that. I'm going to purchase the... And then, hopefully, because she's a chef, she can help us with making milky fish soup as well. Milky fish soup. But there's a cat. Hang on, there's a cat. It's pretty interested in the fish, so it's not listening to me. Hello? Purchase some ingredients, please. Actually... And she's going to explain that she needs to purchase the ingredients. So, skip. I'm going to press skip because I don't need to hear him tell me about any of it. Let's also talk to him and see if he can sell me any other stuff. Yeah, he can generally sell me stuff. So, milky fish soup. I'm going to buy milk just in case I need it. Oh, I can't buy loads though because it's actually quite expensive, the milk. What? 50. I bought 50 milk. It's not vegan, but I'm going to have to do it because, like, if we're making milky fish soup, do we need these? Clear soup. I wonder if we need those. Hot pot base. Tofu. Like, there's all these cooking things. I don't know which ones of these I need. Or maybe I should get the recipe first and come back after, eh? I shouldn't really waste money on stuff like this in the game, should I? Like, you know, like, at this stage of the game, it's not a good idea for me to be doing this, but... Now what happening? Purchase some tofu. I'll buy some beans. I'm just wasting my in-game monies on this. It's a real waste, actually, so I should stop doing it. And deliver the items to Panhua. Learning my way around this little place here. Here's Panhua. There's a crying little girl, look. She's crying, little girl. She's not that little. She's not that little. I'm gonna cry. I'm going to do some fish soup first, actually, before I stop her crying nonsense. Milky fish soup. Oh, I didn't need to buy anything. Brilliant. I've already got the fish and this flowers that you need. So let's cook some milky fish soup. Three milky fish soup there. That's good. And let's just have a chat to Panhua. I don't know why I bought all that food. It was rubbish. Stupid waste of my monies. Bring the ingredients to Panhua. There's the ingredients. She took them. She's made some chicken. That crying girl. Skip. I love the skip button, actually. I really like the skip button. I've got a new recipe, and Chisha's calling me now, apparently. It's all happening in the game. Chisha wants me to go and hang out with her at this restaurant, but I can't. I'm already at the restaurant, so she's going to start the quest now immediately. So that's unfortunate because I don't want to do it. Here's Chisha. I'm going to skip this. She's come to hang out at the restaurant. Find Mahe in his grocery shop. I've just been to his grocery shop. I've literally just been there. That's this guy. I need to identify a recipe. Skip. Find Coco at the pharmacy. Like, what are we even doing here? Sometimes I don't even know what we're doing. Or like why, or... I mean, I know I skip bits, but...
An unexpected discovery.
Alright, we're doing what now? I'm going up here. Get on the roof. It's much better on the roof, isn't it? Look. It is. Being on roofs are cool. I mean, I shouldn't suggest this to any young people watching. Not that there should be, 18 plus. But being on roofs is cool. I used to like going out on the roof of my own house. What's going on here? It's got a red dot on it. A mysterious gateway emerges in the Winding Axis Mire, providing access to a realm known as Somniwar. Legend has it that it's dream. What's that? I don't know. a tutorial quest though, so I'll go and do it. It's over there. Ooh. Scariest, I've never been there. Go on, that sounds fun. That does sound fun. Alright, I'll teleport somewhere close and we'll head over. Shall we? Yeah. Actually, we'll mark us on the way. We'll just go across country and go for a bit of roam. You've got to get some chores done. It's alright, you can still listen to this while you get your chores done. I'm not going to distract you from doing... every now and then I can say things like... pick up the pace, or... you're doing a great job. Just throw out some... throw out some random shit. Right, so I'm in the open world environment. We're going to go and unlock a thing, head towards a tutorial quest. I'm doing all good. There's no rules. I can just go and have fun whichever way I want now. So I will grab the chests as I sort of see them. Maybe. Mainly, I'll be fighting things and heading up to this new environment.
One with the sound. Bad time.
Pulled it down. My timing's not as good today.
Swift and resolute. No, the end has come.
I was much sharper yesterday when I was playing it. But yeah, we'll just like go for a wander. Where's this? I've got this and I can break something with it, but what do I want to break? I don't know. Can't see anything that I want to break with it, so... but I can see a chest over here, so I'm just going to grab this. Hello, you big nutter.
One with the sound. I'm embracing change.
Misery follows.
I'm quite good at this.
The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's all yours.
Baizu. I'm really lucky we got Baizu in the first run, right in the first... Not only is she a cool healer, but she's the prettiest one. That's the main thing, isn't it? Switching her out for the 5-star.
Knew it! You can't do without Encore. Off we...
And we'll have more poke when we fight things. What the chuff is that? Fair enough. There's one of those butterfly posts here as well, but there's no butterflies. Where's the butterflies for the butterfly post? And there's a cube up there. I'm going for the cube because I can see it. It's in the environment. I don't know if I want to fight that thing. Chum. I mean, I probably do, don't I? But I was going for a wander, and now I might be having a massive boss battle. What is this? I bet if I touch it, start challenge. Yeah, go on then. Difficulty. Unlock. Oh, I haven't got onion level 27. Shut up. I need to be onion level 27 for that. I'm not onion level 27. And it's a bit like, I'm a bit cheeky because I shouldn't be going ahead like this and looking at all the environment. The game will open it up. It will say, go here, do this. But I'm going here early because I want to do things that are on my quest list early, so I'm a bit naughty. Right, where's next? This teleporter along the road here. We won't go into this other bit and have a look at it too much. Oh, hello.
One with the sound.
No one picks on Unkar's friends.
Ah.
Leave me alone.
Swift and resolute.
Good absorbs there. Basically smash everything up. But like things like this, I'm sure the game will direct me to come here, Remnant Residence. You know, it will tell me to come here later, and I'll have a chance to explore and talk and do things like that. So I'm kind of spoiling it for myself a little bit, but I like to do this. I like to go and explore and unlock along the way first.
Fight for me. Exterminate.
I wonder if there's anything sporting. There was the cup final the other day, wasn't there? I fell asleep during that. I wonder if there's anything sporting today for the bank holiday, or is it a concerto? Is it a music event on the bank holiday? It feels like there should be some sort of national event telly thing.
One with the sound.
Target confirmed.
No absorb on that. No. Big ups 186. What's up with you? What's a tomato? I don't know. What's a tomato with you? Just a rest day for everyone. Nothing big on the tellis. Or was it World Snooker? I always remember, you know, certain bank holidays. It might have been rugby. Like my dad used to take us to places like. No, we went to a squash. He used to play squash with his mates, and so we'd go to the squash club.
I see my way clear.
We'd go to the squash club at weekends, and like they would play squash, and then they'd have a drink afterwards. And the whole environment, like there was like a kids' play area, cricket pitch. You know, we'd just run around playing football. So they'd like that as a sort of easy life for the like. For my dad, it meant that like we'd run around with the other kids and just play, and like you know he could drink. But you know what I mean? Like he played squash, then they have a drink afterwards, and live in the town, so it's just a walk home as well. So we used to go to the squash club and stuff. And I seem to remember bank holidays, not just the squash club, but other places like involving some sort of sporting event sometimes. But I might check that actually. I just got it in my brain that there's something on, but there probably won't be. I'm just probably nuts. Don't look at the bad news about Gaza because it is pretty bad again. I'm just going to look for the sport news and see. Oh, not everyone cares about sport, do they? Southampton win promotion to the Premier League. That's sad for Joe Boy. Big ups Joe Boy, who supports Leeds. So that's sad for him. Fuck Southampton. What is it? Is there not anything on? Like, not even a Grand Prix or anything like that today. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Murray beaten on French Open farewell. Cycling. Yeah, there's nothing on that. Taylor won't phone police but wants Catterall trilogy. Maybe it's movie night then. Maybe it's movie night, yeah. Old James Bond film on the telly. Maybe it's movie night. Do you know, during lockdown, on this Twitch, you could watch TV together if you had Prime. What you could do is, I could run Prime TV here, and if you've got Prime, you could just watch my stream, and it doesn't matter about copyright because we've all got Prime, yeah? So, like, during lockdown, they started that, and it's called watch-alongs, and it's a really good idea. It's hard to, like, if for a smaller streamer like me, only a certain percentage of my audience will have Prime, so it's harder to make it work on a sort of, you know, smaller streamer basis. But what a great idea. Is like, you know, we've all got the facility, so why can't we watch it together? Like, that was a really good idea. And it doesn't work as a stream very well because, like, let's say for example we're doing a watch along of Pulp Fiction or a film or something, yeah, and like you come in 40 minutes late, and then what's happening in the chat go in, and like it's not the best, but for TV and just like simple things, it can really work. But they've stopped it. They decided, because we're not in lockdown anymore, a few months ago they just took that away, quietly just took it away. I'm like, why did they stop that? It was actually a good idea. Genuine thoughts about Blues coming straight up to the Championship. I think we will do. Unlike the other clubs in the Championship, we're going to have the umbrella payment, and we're going to have a board that, like, it's actually kind of helpful in a way, to be honest. Like, I was aware of it when the new owners took over. I basically said they're going to have to try and struggle to keep us up here. It should be all about stability, just keep us up. And I think they might have been aware of it as well, but maybe not enough. But next year, the strength and quality of that board, and in a way, it's an opportunity for us to bring through youth players and keep hold of them. Because usually we'd bring through youth players and sell them, they're gone. You know, we're a Championship feeder club to the Premier League. Like, one of the worst things we had over the last 5 years was this feeder club mentality because of the board, because of the way they were running the club. And like Jude Bellingham.
Mel sent tippies.
Big ups, Mel.
Super Chuffer owes 100 hugs.
Mel, please don't give me any more money today, please. Thank you, Mel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please don't give me any more money today. But thank you. I feel like we should give Lydia a little taste. Do you mind if I give Lydia a little taste? It's my money now. I'm going to give Lydia a little taste. I mean, we need to support Lydia. I need to do more about this on my stream. We're going to start, I said at the end of the next month, we're going to push it because she's doing a 5-mile wheelchair push. Sorry, I'm putting it up. She's doing a 5-mile wheelchair push fundraiser for Bournemouth Food Bank. And it's, I don't, you know, Bournemouth Food Bank aren't my main priority here. But it's
Good
about,
luck with your channel, son.
Thank you, Mel, for the subscription. 6-month streak. I can buy you a vegan dinner. Thank you. Well, you'll pay for it. Thank you. Lydia's got I want to get this right. ME, and I think no wait, what she got? She gets MS hug. MS, isn't it? MS, and she's got Asperger's and autism and stuff. So she's doing a wheelchair push, and we're trying to support her to get her to her total. So it's, for me, I get it that the money goes to charity in terms of she's going to donate to the food bank, and I get that other people have got different charity priorities, but I'd like Lydia to be happy. That's quite important to me. So I'm encouraging the gifting to Lydia as well. So I'm going to give Lydia a bit now of my money that you just gave me, if that's all right. So am I not? Why is it not pressing the give now? What's going on? It's not letting me press give now. You can see it's greyed out. Why is it greyed out? She kind of banned me, can she? Because, like, number one, why would she ban me? I'm giving her money. And number two, it wouldn't ban me, would it? Probably just something wrong with the website. Bit weird. How we? It's not big ups, Princey. It's a good print. I mean, obviously, look, you can see down here. I've already been donating. I'm Scott. I'm Chuffer Jets. I'm Super Chuffer. Like, you know, I've been donating, but for some reason, it won't let me donate now. I worry because we've been supportive of Lydia publicly, and I don't want, like, with the trolling, for example, like, imagine trolls have gone to Lydia. Like, that'd be awful, wouldn't it? That'd be, like, really fucking bad. Like, sad. I mean, I'm not saying it to give them encouragement there. That would just be sad if they were doing that sort of stuff on their part. I don't think I'm banned, really. I really don't think I am. But I'm not able to operate the website right now, so I'll have to look into that. But it would be really weird to be able to ban me from my IP address, wouldn't it? Like, IP ban me from Just Giving. Like, that would just be like the weirdest thing in the world. So I don't think that's what's happened. I just think that... Like, I'll be honest, I worry that people are trolling Lydia and that's sort of made a problem with her ability to receive money on the Just Giving. Like, but that's my current charity drive at the moment. Yeah, you can try if you want, and obviously I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money, but I'd prefer it if you give me the money. I'm joking. That's the link. But also, you've just given me £200, right? Seriously, like, I'm grateful if you want to help Lydia, but I'm also concerned that you just spend all day like throwing loads of money around and then like wake up tomorrow and be like, oh my god, I just spent all that money. So just like, I caution you to just like chill. We've got 1 million. We're going to be pushing this on stream. Like me. Please don't give me any more money today. You can give me more in the future, and also we're going to be doing this on the stream. Like, I'm going to be doing a sort of when she's doing the thing, 6th of July, May, June, July. Yeah, so it's 6th of July is the wheelchair push. That's when she's doing it, 6th of July. So I think that it would be, with these sort of things, like, obviously I want to talk about it on stream and encourage people to gift to Lydia. So I think if I do it close, building up to the time, you know, I'll mention it on a stream, and then a week later I'll mention it on a stream, and then another week, and I'll be like, next week it's the wheelchair push, and then the week of the wheelchair push I'll be doing it sort of maybe a special stream or two, you know, sort of talking about it as much as possible. Hopefully we'll get into that, you know, we'll get there. And so it's a community effort that we're going to sort of push for Lydia, and she's going to do the wheelchair push. So it's coming up. It doesn't, like, we're not urgently stressed about it. So that's what's happening there. But I'm just a bit surprised that I can't gift on her thing. It's blocked. It's yours. It's blocked for you as well, is it? Bloody hell. Okay, that's not a problem. I'll tell you for why. Is because I can set up a Just Giving, or anyone can set up a Just Giving, yeah? So what we can do is we'll leave it for a couple of days, see what happens with it. But if she's got a problem with it and we can't give money, then I'll just get the money and I'll just give it to her. Like, the worst case scenario is that we just, like, she's already had 165. Maybe they don't give her that money. The worst case scenario is I just go and give her £1,000 out of my own pocket. Like, that's the worst case. She's not going to go to that wheelchair push without the money for the fucking food bank. I'm telling you that. I can't understand why her page wouldn't work, but there's been some pretty low-life, sad people going around at the moment doing some trolling, so I worry it's that. And I'm not going to talk about it anymore because it'll only embolden idiots to do stupid things like bully the disabled. But yeah, I'm not even saying it is that, you know. It might be because I can't understand. I mean, financially, I've given 10, 20. Like, I've not dumped like some weird stupid amount on, and I've not done any funny messages or anything. Like, so I couldn't see any reason why I would be the cause of that. Let's catch up with a bit of Lydia since we're doing it, shall we? Should we catch up with a bit of Lydia midstream like this? How am I rolling? 18 viewers. Maybe people are here to watch me play Wuthering Waves. We'll save Lydia's. Can I have your 100 hugs? You certainly can, yeah. We'll catch back up with Lydia. We'll play Wuthering Waves. I watch Lydia's videos. She makes little video vlogs on the internet, so we'll watch those later on, or whatever day we want to watch them next, and talk about it and keep up with it. But I was just going to start. I was going to go onto her socials and have a look to see if there's any, you know, posts about this wheelchair push. But it's cool. We'll figure it out. She's got a month before it's happening. More than a month and 2 weeks. So worst case scenario is we set up our own GoFundMe and just make it happen like that way, on her behalf. I haven't done anything. No, but like, I don't know. You know, it's just made me worry. Like Like, I'll tell you for why, I've got a bit of a guilt complex about it, because obviously we do Battery Exhausted, and like if you look at my content, I've got a range of content. You know, I've got different channels. On my Twitter, for example, where she can engage, like, I've engaged with her on Twitter and I sent her a tweet to say how to help her get onto the use the internet. There's a charity that helps people to accessibility to the internet. So I've tweeted her before, and like I'm obviously tweeting these things about playing Genshin and stuff like that and whatever. So that's fine. I'm just looking for the first one that's bad, because there will be something that I've tweeted that's bad, won't there? That she'll be like, "What? There's Nutter Watch." So like, I worry that she'll think that I'm engaging with her on the internet to try and line her up for Nutter Watch or something like that. Like, and I'm obviously not, but it's I kind of have to accept this. You know, live by the sword, die by the sword. If I want to do Nutter Watch, then I have to accept that I've got that public presence on my social media, tweeting things like this about Alan. So then it makes it more difficult for me to approach people generally about standard stuff. You know, they might look into it and see Nutter Watch and think their own opinions and decide whether they want to be part of me and my brand based on a facet of it. You know, that's why I worry that I think that she might, because she's got autism, you know, I think she might look at the things I posted and like not understand 30% of it and think like maybe she doesn't want to be like associated with, or like this guy's had a breakdown recently, joked off on stream and was caught with 20 grams of meth and a gun and his child in the house. So like maybe she doesn't, like, you know, do you know what I mean? Like, it's a bit weird, isn't it, what I post sometimes? So I don't know. Like, that's I say guilt complex about it. You know, I worry that it's harder for someone like Lydia, who has autism, to navigate my content, and she might worry on, you know, at her end about my public watching of her videos and tweeting helpful tips. So that's what I worry about there. Yeah. So that's why I worry that you know, that's why, yeah, it's a fair thing, it's a fair cop, isn't it? My feeling on that, I've talked about this before, is that we turn Nutter Watch, like we make sure that it's clear what we're doing there. And I'd love to be able to present on Nutter Watch. I'd love to be able to do a couple of bad nutters and a couple of good people who I think are good, and like celebrate and support in the same breath, you know. But I don't think Lydia would like to be on the same show as Alan. Do you know what I mean? So, but there needs to be some space for not just bad chuffers, but maybe eccentric chuffers or different chuffers, or, you know, interesting chuffers. But maybe, you know, that's a slow process to sort of turn the vessel. But at the moment, I'm quite happy talking about bad chuffers, grifter chuffers, lolcow chuffers on there. We've got Super Chuffer For You is our positive content channel, our No Sharp Edges channel. So we've got that. And Lydia's song is on that. So Lydia's song is there. Thank you, Mel. Thanks. Obviously, you've done all the hard work there yourself as well, though, remember. Like, I'm just a voice on the internet, but like, you have to you're the one that does the getting through things. You know? I might be able to help along the way, but you find things within yourself, so. Yeah, a show that's the opposite to Nutter Watch, like Good People and things. Although, like, the algorithm, you know, I can't do like Scott's Wonderful People show, like Noel's Christmas Presents, on the same algorithm as Nutter Watch. Like, it'd be bizarre. But like, there's people out there that aren't bad nutters, but they're still nutters. They're just different nutters. And I don't want to put Lydia in that box of nutter, but you know what I mean? Like, to the average YouTube viewer, some channels, you go on it and it's like, what the fuck is this? And like, it's weird, and like, you laugh sometimes and it's different, but actually it's because the world's full of loads of different people, and the more you see it and get used to it, the more fun it is, and it's okay. There's like some really eccentrics. I'll show you one of my, I used to do WeirdTube, didn't I? So one of my favourites, the best example for me actually is Photonic Induction. I'm not playing the game again. I'll get to the game in just 1 second now. Photonic Induction is like one of the best examples of this, because this guy's got a YouTube channel, and like other people don't have YouTube channels like this. This is the channel trailer. These are giant electrical items that he has in his house. My favourite. I think for me, my favourite is the one that... there's so many good ones. But my favourite is this.
On how you guys can also have fun at home, but do it safely, simply by carrying out a risk assessment. Now, I work for government, Home Office, the MOD, and many very large companies, and I have to do risk assessments for them all the time.
So he does the risk assessment here.
Oh, pisses me right off.
It pisses him right off.
Absolutely everything in that book, including how to take a dump in the morning of something occurring. We've got the severity, almost be a power plant.
So he does this, yeah. He goes through all the health and safety book and like rips it. You know, he works seriously.
I'm aware of that, and I should do something about it, because it's not good. But I've got a couple of years yet, so we can have a bit more fun, eh?
So we're going to have some fun now after we've done that. And the fun that we're going to have is he set this up. And this is his upstairs attic bedroom thing that he set this up in. So this is whatever this is.
Here we go. I'm still here, and so is the building. So shall we have some more?
And like his point is that it's actually quite safe what he's doing. Theoretically, in lots of ways, because he understands electricity and stuff, it's relatively safe. But these transformers and the amount of voltage that's going on, like this is more of a, I guess it's almost like a Tesla thing, isn't it? Like it's about. This is more of a sort of what's the word? Visual. You know, it looks big and scary, but actually, I suppose you don't want to go over there and touch it, do you? You don't want to go. I don't know. Like, is this dangerous? I don't even really know what it is. But no one else has made a YouTube video like that. So, and then these other things that he likes to do is to overclock things, push them till they pop. So, like, does things like this.
Wouldn't even hear it go pop.
Which is passing electricity through a knife until the knife burns.
A hot spot there, isn't it?
So he's very, like, you know, unique kind of character. And nobody else has been doing videos like him. I really liked it. And like he's got hundreds of thousands of views. When I first started watching him, he had like, you know, not many views. It was 7 years ago, longer, that I started watching him. And his stuff obviously is going to get like fucking loads of views in ways, isn't it? Because of like this mad nut stuff that he's doing and the weirdness of it. Like, I say weirdness in that like positive way. I think he's probably quite a nice guy actually, and no one's got a YouTube channel quite like him. So although I wouldn't watch Photonic Induction every week, although there's quite a lot of videos to get through, so maybe I could watch a bit of Photonic Induction every week for a bit, you know, on what's the opposite of Nutter Watch? Lover Watch or whatever.
I want more.
I know a lot of it of coconut, but I mean, I'm not eating that. No way.
Yeah, interesting characters on the internet. So that was Photonic Induction. There's nothing like wrong with him really. He's cool. Not safe at all. Oh, it's not. I thought it wasn't. Do you know what? I thought it wasn't. When he was going on about all that health and safety, I thought that he was taking the piss because what he was doing was actually relatively safe. I thought it wasn't. Yeah. But he's a cool YouTuber, isn't he? Photonic Induction. He doesn't do so many stuff anymore. You know, he's not doing so many. How do I get on there? I need to get on there. He's not doing so many videos these days, but like some YouTubers reach this sort of like million views on a few videos, hundreds of thousands on others, and like he really doesn't have to, I guess. Like he'll drop a little bit here and there, but he built up that library of like really interesting content, and anyone new that discovers it still goes and watches his old stuff. And you know, those big million view videos got him, I imagine, like quite a big payout, quite a big payoff, whatever, like, you know. And it results in this sort of ongoing, endless sort of traffic to his videos. Oh, I jumped down then by mistake. And to support that, you know, one video a year even still works, because it just keeps... Like, if you get a video a year that does 1 million views and it drives hundreds of thousands more views to your channel, like, that can work. Can I get up there? I want to get up there. I want to go up there. There's a cube up there. You just stuck it up there and made it difficult to get to. I'm not going to be able to climb up on the overhang, am I? This is going to be stupid. I'm not going to be able to run up backwards like this. No. Oh. So I'm going to have to go up high and then fly down. This must be the highest point in order for me, or maybe the tree. No. Get on that tree. Right up to the tippy top. Oh, no, I fell down it. Press that button again. It's time. It's not time. Chuffer.
It's raining again.
Mel sent tippies. Last one. Well, maybe.
Super
Chuffer owes 100 hugs.
Thank you, Mel. It better be the last one, because I'm not going to carry on streaming for hours today. I'm going to take a break in a little bit, you know, and I'll feel like I can't stop streaming because I'm obligated by the tune of hundreds of pounds. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please don't give me any more money. That's the message. I'm going to ignore that cube now. I've got £100, so I don't need that cube. What am I even doing here? I'm heading to this to unlock this. I really should do something with that now, like something celebratory. You know, we should think of something to do on the stream. We should run a competition. Should we run a poker tournament? The Angry Allen inaugural poker tournament.
One with the sound.
The inaugural Angry Allen poker tournament.
Moment of resonance.
We'll do the inaugural Angry Allen poker tournament, and I'll put up the prize. Thank you, Mel. No, but seriously, like, you know, I really obviously appreciate it. I really do. But also, please don't give me any more money today. Thanks. And you don't, like, you're covered now for like a month. Like, you don't have to, like, you're quite, if you wanted to give like smaller amounts over a period of time, that would also be like fine though. You know what I mean? You obviously do know what I mean, because I say it over and over again. Shall I do an Alan? Alan would say, alright, that's Nancy, stick it to them trolls.
It's time.
It's time. Sonnet's casket. What's the last best good film?
One with the sound.
Caught that one.
Dummy funny? I choose you.
Summer! Exterminate. It's time.
Yeah, I asked a stupid question then, what's the last best good film? What veganism is a process, you don't have to just give everything up all at once. In fact, it's better not to, so you're all good in that. The animals thank you for every step along the way. What's going on here? Bad chuffers down there. Fire thing. Throw it down there, look. Blow up the bad chuffers. And I need the tower. The tower's over there, so I'm just going to go for the tower. I'll learn about what's going on over here later in the game when I come through the story mode, but I keep saying it. I'm coming here early, so... Bad chuffers all sat down here, look.
Wonderful sound. No one picks on Ungar's friends. Leave me alone!
Target confirmed. Summer! The loot we find is not part of my pay.
I must be pretty good at this
It's all
game.
yours.
I must be pretty good at this game. I can't see the tower anymore, it's over there. Bloody hell.
Fight for me.
Moment of resonance.
Stupid thing came down and attacked me. I'm going to chill out in a minute. I'm going to get to this next point and unlock this tower, and then I might just chill out for a bit. And switch to just chit-chat and YouTube or whatever. Where's the tower? Here's the tower. Big ups, Cruel. Yeah, it's kind of like the morning, although I've been up since all night again, but not all night. Like, I woke up early again, sort of thing. So I got up, had some food, and started a bit early. I just met Scar for the second time, and he turned into a giant goat lord, so he got a bit more interesting. A slightly bigger, interesting aspect to him. And then I kicked his head off, and then they said, you got to get your level up. So now I've got to get my level up again. Basically, that's what's happening now. So to get my level up, I just went for a wander. I was doing a quest of some description. I forgot what it was. I was looking for this. But I've come and unlocked this now. And yeah. Mel's give me 300 quid. What was it for? It's just loads. Mel's give me loads of money. So I'm a bit shell-shocked. And I'm already starting to feel a bit headachy and a bit hot from playing this game a bit too much with my one contact lens in, and I feel like I'm going to just maybe switch over and just chill for a bit on some chill content and vibe for a bit. But I'm really enjoying this as well, so like, this game's a bit of a beast, really, isn't it? It's actually quite good. How have you been finding it? Have you been playing it? Or have you been... like, because Genshin hasn't really got a lot to offer right now either, has it? So I don't think any of us have sort of been having to decide which thing to do. Because, like, obviously play this more than Genshin, because Genshin hasn't got much to do, so... So my guess is most people have been playing this. And that's not even a bad thing, is it? Not really, been really busy. Doing the minimal. If fair play. Lots of work on. Even on the fucking Sunday. Do you have bank holiday? Today's a holiday for people in the UK. I suppose it's only a UK thing. They call it bank holiday. I assume bank holiday means the banks are closed like everything else. But I don't know why it's just the bank that matters, but bank holiday. That's a rabbit there. No holiday there. Like, I've just done 3 of these, right? 1, 2, 3's on top of the building, and like 4 should be over here, where I'm stood here. It just falls off and there's nothing there. Normal day, the next public holiday is the 11th of June, the King's birthday in Australia. Is it?
One with the sound.
You're it!
Huh. An unexpected
I don't know if we make a big deal for the King's birthday. We used to do Queen's birthday, which has 2. So I never remember which day it is anyway. It's annoying me a little bit because it's just, oh, I've opened the box, it's open. Duh.
remnants of the past.
I was going to say, it's annoying me because I've opened the box and I can't get into the box, but I've opened it. That's my brain starting to fail. Lookout point. These pictures aren't as good as in Genshin Impact, but we're doing them anyway, it's fine. But it looks nicer just to stand here and look out on it, doesn't it? I don't even need to be here, I'm just wandering about, just doing whatever. Being a weird chuffer in the game. There's another chest down there. We're not even worried about wishes at the moment, are we? Because we're going to get a free character tomorrow, so that's going to be good. This is saying to do this. And it's this, so that's what I was trying to do, but it's off in the darkness somewhere. I'm trying to do my tutorial quests to get them out of the way. And then I've actually picked up quite a list of quests here now. So I'm quite happy to sort of work my way through them to get my onion level up. It feels quite natural to do that. Like, it feels like the game is not forcing me down a pipe, but, you know, it's offering me these things and saying, hey, why don't you do this, and why don't you do this, and why don't you do this? And I'm like, yeah, okay, that seems alright. I've got a bit of choice, haven't I? Because I can choose any quest at any order. But ultimately, I'm doing side quests to unlock the main quest, basically. So it's forcing me to do the quests in a certain order, in a certain way, because it's just saying, you can't do this now, you're not leveled up. It's alright. It's alright. And I fought a wolf earlier, and the wolf, you really like all dark, makes the colours... Is the setting in the game? This, brightness settings, like that. So it's more saturated, yeah?
It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown.
Because I've only got one contact lens and I can't really tell.
When the unknown harbors hope.
Can't really tell, but if you like it, I'll do it that way if you like it. It means that when we turn it back, it will look really bright next time, though. If we ever turn it back. Probably won't now. Wait, there's a cube here. Why do they keep doing this to me? I'm like, there's a cube here, and I'm stood on it, and it's not here. Cheeky chuffers. Oh, look at that. Cube of Thorns. Cube of Thorns. Got it. Can't mess with me. Cube of Thorns. Hello.
One with the sound.
Where'd it go? I was just fighting that. Where'd it go? Killed it. Smashed it. Smashed it. Big ups Gay Gay. Gay Gay had an extra day off, so that the Pride Festival was good this year because they did it and then they had a bank holiday, so that was probably a good idea actually. Extra day off. What's this? Uh-oh.
We're in this together.
We're in this together. Only when I need someone to shoot a gun. And then, otherwise, She's not in my squad, this one. It's a bit more difficult than the Genshin one, but still.
Have here. You can't hide from me.
I did hide from you in that box. Chisha. Her name's Chisha. I'm not making it up, that's actually her name. Butterflies. Maybe I should switch to Genshin, because this is about my brain level now, just following the butterflies. And like Genshin is just like easy mode, isn't it? On the old brain. Chisha's going for some running around here. I forgot which way I was running and where everything is, so there was something that I was going to run and look at and I forgot where it is. It was bad, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, over there's a teleporter. It's time. I wish you wouldn't say that all the time, because I don't know what it is time for. I feel like I might have left the kettle on or something when he says it's time. Teleport that, you bad chuffer. Teleport that, you bad chuffer. What? It's nicely purple. Actually, the game, I was just saying, it looks nicely purple. The game does look better saturated like this, doesn't it? Although, it's a choice that we're used to with Genshin.
It's time.
And it's a deliberate choice that they've made to not do it like that. So I feel like I should give them their due and just like play it the way they want it. What's going on here? I can't look around. Is this an answer from this world? No, it's a giant bear, look.
Fight for me.
Bear on bear action.
Target confirmed. Strike! Unleash the fangs.
Maybe I should play as my other characters, because this guy's just like too tough. They just can't do anything about it, and he smashes their heads off. It looks very dark now. Oh, it's got brighter. No, it's darker. It looked very dark then.
It's time.
It's time. Can I just cheese this from range? I think I can just cheese it from range, can't I?
No biggie. It's more of that time. Flame on!
Target confirmed.
One with the sounds. The hour is upon us.
Don't need to cheese it from range. Some bones there.
Cherish every gain.
Look, some bones. I mean, the bones. Do you think the viewing experience is more difficult to view? In the darker brightness. It might be harder for you to see it in the darker brightness. Looking good on my screen, but it might be harder for you to see it. Let's chill out. Looks like a beautiful morning. I feel guilty I'm still in bed. No, it's bank holiday, isn't it? So, like, that's what it's for. Get a tin of spaghetti hoops, eat them in bed.
Battery fully charged.
Get yourself a packet of microwave rice. Get yourself a packet of microwave rice. Eat that in bed. Don't even heat the bagger up. Just eat it straight out of the bag, just like that. It'll be fine. Don't take that as a medical advice. Don't take that as medical advice. packet of super noodles, just eat it raw. You can do that. You can do that. Just raw super noodles. What I will need to do is to switch up. I want to see the birds. These peregrine falcons at Worcester Cathedral have been following this story. What's that? Wait. Is that one of the chicks? Or is that one of the falcons? Or is that a different breed of bird altogether? What's going on here? This looks like one of the chicks, but it looks really big. And it's like, because it's close to camera and it's a fisheye camera. You know, but what is that? Is that a different kind of bird? Or is that one of the falcons and it's preening itself while sleeping? Like, I'm going to have to skip back to have a look. Is that one of the falcons? And it just looks weird because it's down there. And look, this chick's jumped off over there. Onto the other side of the wood. I don't know where all the chicks are. At this stage, with so few downy soft feathers and so many of their... Oh, that's a chick, isn't it? That's one of the chicks. It's just that chick has lost... Look, you see its white feathers flying off in the wind. That chick has lost its white feathers. That's incredible.